Well, here he is, the top scorer in the league, the main feature of our match today, and it's live. Welcome, everybody. Martin Tyler along with Alan Smith. Alan, looking forward to it today.
Yeah, I think so, Martin. There's a really good buzz in the air here.
And our match today is Bury against Manchester City. Must take the lead here, and it's a goal.
Well, it's the dream scenario, scoring on your debut, and it takes so much of the pressure off.
So a real captain's contribution here with a fine goal.
Was a good goal, and it came at a crucial time, I think, for his side. A real captain's input there. Well, it's been tight before that goal, but now the manager, he's so pleased because I reckon he feels his team can go on and win this.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Gundogan. Sterling. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, he's cut that out well read. He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. That's out, it'll be a throw. Kyle Walker. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Chance for back-to-back wins for the new manager, having been successful in his second game in charge. Here's game number 3 and beginning to take shape under him.
I think so. I mean, there were signs that he's getting the players on side, and another win here, the crowd will be right behind him.
Now he's looking for support. Chance for a teammate now. Shots on here. And now the referee says free kick. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Steered through, in with a chance. Let's fly! That's a wonderful save at full stretch.
Those fans sensing a chance here. They've got to capitalise on these kind of set pieces on what is really a much superior team.
Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly.
Yeah, he would have been disappointed to get beaten, but nevertheless had to keep his eye on the ball.
Here comes the corner. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Well, it will be a throw-in. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Striding forward, purposefully. They've opened them up here. Well, that could be the insurance goal here.
That little bit of daylight that they were after.
Oh, that's an awesome goal.
Well, coming in from the right, that was so inviting. Wonderful delivery.
Great ball, great goal. Well, here's the goal again. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Gundogan. Gabriel Jesus. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Nicky Maynard. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Well, the away team come here having drawn their last 2 games, which shows a competitive streak, but maybe not quite the winning mentality that they need.
No, but you wonder whether a draw here would be satisfactory, whether they take that now.
Cleared away by the defender. This is how they love to play on the break. He's in the clear. Here's a chance, the goalkeeper exposed. He's got his shot off now. And they blocked it then. Here's an opportunity. He's going to try his luck. And he knocks in the goal.
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
Well, they've increased their lead here, and that could just wrap up the match.
Yeah, the much better team out here today, and that scoreline reflects that.
I have to say, it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Gomez. Gundogan. Gundogan. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Guided through. Real chance. It must be. He scored. He's got another one. What a debut this is. 2 goals for him.
Oh, confidence has never been a problem for this boy, and it served him well out there.
I doubt in his career he's ever had a more straightforward chance to score, and his eyes lit up and the net bulged.
Well, I have seen them missed from that kind of range with the goal gaping, but not often, I've got to say. Oh, he's loving it, the manager. He's seeing his team playing really well, just what he was asking for.
Well, this is a truly outstanding start to the game. A fantastic first half. And we're hearing there will be 3 added minutes here. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. And he met it perfectly for the goal.
Well, it's one of the great sights in football, a striker meeting a ball on the volley. What a sweet strike it was.
That was an amazing shot. Very difficult technique, and the goalkeeper left helpless.
Well, he's rooted to the spot. He flew past him at some pace.
A real shock to the scoreline here at half-time. So, Alan, what about the first 45 minutes he's played on? I guess the coach might have said, well, if they can do that in one half, you can do it in the other half. But it's going to take a lot of character for the losing side to fight back. Got past him. Good vision here. In towards the near post. And he's done it! Flag up for offside. It's not going to count.
Well, really good organisation from the defence, and it was offside looking at it.
Given away by Manchester City. For Manchester City, the substitute is ready. Well, coming up for you on EA Sports, the next Premier League fixture for the hosts. Well, every underdog has his day, and this is this underdog's day in some style.
Well, full value. I mean, if they do win this, they'll deserve a big pat on the back from the manager because they've carried out his orders to the letter so far.
Looking ahead, Alan, Manchester City's next game.
Yeah, they're playing Newcastle United in their next match. I can't see them face.
Lovely ball. In with a chance. Surely. That was a puff out your cheeks moment and phew, got away with it. Well, that's disappointing from this midfield player. He often runs the show, doesn't he, Alan? But he's been run all over the place by the opposition today.
Yeah, he was chasing really from the very first whistle and chasing without success. He will want to forget this day pretty quickly.
Guiding it through the defenders. Awkward for the goalkeeper, but he was positive and just beat the attacker to the ball. Napoli have got their man today. That deal has gone through. Has a go here! It's not really going to get the better of him from that range, especially when he can see it all the way. The pressure to absorb high up the pitch. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Great ball. Well, it's come to nothing in the end. The countdown is on. We're into 9 minutes now. It's not often you get at this level a game as one-sided as this. It's great for the team with all the goals, but the others just waiting for the final whistle. It's damage limitation in these closing minutes. And it's going to be a substitution now for this team. Kyle Walker. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. And looking at my watch, 4 minutes left. De Bruyne. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. And that's the referee's decision. 2 added minutes. Referee says, that's that. They never let up, did they? They kept on going to make this a very big margin of victory.
Yeah, they were ruthless, actually. Quite often, last 10 or 15, you ease off, but this...
Well, the main story here is we are going to see in action the top scorer in the league. And it's live. Hi there, everybody. We're in the east side of London today. Our action comes from the London Stadium. To describe it for you, myself, Martin Tyler, and Alan Smith. In our game today, West Ham United against Bury. And it's Bury today that we're really focusing on. Alan, how about Bury's chances in this game?
Oh, what a start for them. They'd be delighted with it. Certainly the manager will be. Out of the relegation zone, and a team that is one of the weaker ones in this division, it has to be said. Question is, can they continue it?
West Ham United's lineup is this. Responsibility for some of those five really in the clear now. And that, for sure, is a goal kick. Be interesting to see what footwear the teams are going to actually use today, now that this rain is coming down. Might have to change what they originally started with.
Yeah, and I think sometimes with the lads wearing blades these days, you do see them slipping a bit more. And it might mean they have to change halfway through this match.
If we're looking for energy in midfield, which I think the manager is, from what we've been talking to him about. And the shot's on! Was a chance maybe to hit the target. He certainly went for strength.
Nothing wrong with a connection either.
Jack Wilshere, we've got a suspension to deal with today, Alan, for the home team. Probably the first choice centre midfield player, and he's banned.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it was going to...
Shot on! Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. And they've spread it out wide here. When you're looking for favourites here, you can't look much further than West Ham United. Oh, it's offside.
Oh, well, as a striker, you expect to get the benefit there, but he didn't.
Stokes. Good interception there. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Can find some space here on the flanks. Nicky Maynard. And the ball knocked away long. It's looking good, this move. West Ham always associated with what is still England's only World Cup success, 1966. Bobby Moore, Martin Peters and Geoff Hurst. And they feel in that part of London that they won the World Cup for England.
Well, yes, they do. They'll never forget those times. But I think they're looking forward to some really exciting years as well at West Ham.
Oh, that's good defending. Cresswell. And it's going to be a throw here. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. That's a very good interception. He's got it away. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Slipped through. Needs to stay cool now. That's even better play to stop the chance. Well, they managed to get out of harm's way then, because it looked as though to put them in front. Brilliant defending. It saved a certain goal.
He was almost wheeling away to celebrate there.
In goes the corner.
Oh, listen to those fans. They're excited. They probably weren't expecting their team to get too many chances today, but this might be one of them.
Kept the ball, but he can't. Got to be. It looked a certain goal until the defender managed to get some contact.
That's just instinct, but that is top defending.
Robert Snodgrass. We've got 2 added minutes. Guided through. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. Excellent interception. Must take the lead here. You'd expect him to save that, and he did save it. Well, we're halfway through. Referee just checking everything is in order, and he blows for the second half to start. Looking a problem until the clearance was made. Cut out by the defender. Neatly intercepted. It's going to be a change for West Ham coming up. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Juan Ferran. Robert Snodgrass. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Noble to put them in front. And that's gone out for a corner, clear cut, and an opportunity now maybe. Delivered by Snodgrass. He works so hard on his heading, he needs to do a bit more work, I think.
Yeah, the keeper's waving that one bye-bye.
The quality of the cross deserved a better finish, Alan.
Well, it was manna from heaven for any striker, but I think he's taken his eye off the ball there.
Stokes. That's a good advantage from the referee. Well, in it goes. Remarkable here. Romantic too. They've got the lead.
Oh, we're watching something special here, Martin. This could be one heck of a result.
What a strike on the volley.
Well, there's no finer sight in football than to see somebody catch the ball flush like that.
Different angle on it here. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Fuentes. Angelo Ogbonna. Marco Arnautovic. Lanzini. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Fuentes. Robert Snodgrass. Felipe Anderson. The shot's on! He's blocked the shot well. Fuentes. Arnautovic. Noble. Felipe Anderson. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. And the goalkeeper can take charge now.
Well, you can't knock the fans. They're trying to do their bit to push the team on for an equaliser here.
Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on. Crafting the through pass. Fuentes. Noble. Cresswell. Could whip it in from here. Well, all credit for taking the volley on, but in the end, nowhere near the target.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and you get it off a fraction, and that can happen. It goes wide.
Well, they've got a lead to hang on to, the away team here, and they're trying to do it, I think, by running down the clock whenever possible, and you can tell the home fans are frustrated with their team and with the tactics here.
Yeah, you can understand it. Every opportunity the away team gets, they will slow the game down, take time with their injuries, and it is frustrating for the home team and crowd.
Now the countdown is to 10 minutes left. Looking for teammates in the middle. That's a decent header, but not quite good enough.
Well, they've got to get tighter to him because he's a really good header of the ball. He showed it there.
So not much time left at all. What does this mean, Alan, for their next game?
Well, West Ham United go up against Everton after this. And, well, nobody's played well for them. They've got to do better.
Guiding the pass through. Goalkeeper can only parry it out. Got a pass. Shot on! Oh, they just might have saved their face here with the equaliser.
Oh, you got to feel for them, Martin. They've worked so hard, but I think tiredness has come into it.
So away we go at 1-1. A great chance to go in front. He goes at the feet of the attacker.
Well, the attacker will feel that's a chance wasted, but you've got to give full marks to the keeper.
And the ball has gone up to indicate 3 added minutes. Fuentes. Referee's brought it to a halt. It's finished all square. Brilliant effort by the players to produce a match like this in these conditions.
Yeah, not the best. Pretty cold out there, but they made sure they kept running about, and that led to a great spectacle.
Well, here's one of the better performers today, Alan. What did you make of him?
Well, when the chance came, late on, he never looked like missing. Tucked it away really well.
The shot's on! Was a chance maybe to hit the target. He certainly went for strength.
Nothing wrong with the connection either.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Noble to put them in front. And that's gone out for a corner, clear cut, and an opportunity now maybe. Can he add to the goals he scored already this season? He's already the top scorer in the league. What a match. And it's live. Hi there again, everybody. Martin Tyler along with Alan Smith for your commentary today on this match, which is going to have an extra factor to it. The heavy rain that's been falling.
Yeah, the ball is going to skid across the surface. I did used to like these kind of conditions because you get one or two mistakes. If you're on your toes, there's one or two goals about for strikers.
And our match today is Bury, and they play Burnley. And it's Bury today that we're really focusing on. Alan, how about Bury's chances in this game?
Well, confidence and belief in this side must be really high after the start they've made. I know it's early days, but we all thought they'd be languishing towards the bottom and relegation candidates. It's not turned out that way.
It's a good place to win the ball here. The shot's on! And the ball knocked away long. It is a success for the hosts today, based so far on shutting out the opposition.
Well, some people call this side boring, but not for me because they just love their clean sheets, don't they?
Good distance to the clearance then. Doing well to keep the ball. Now Lennon's cross. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. Oh, that's good defending. Read the play well to intercept. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Crowther telling him to have a crack. Kept the ball, but he can't shoot. He can put them in front. It's a corner.
Those fans sensing a chance here. They've got to capitalise on these kind of set pieces on what is really a much superior team.
In goes the corner. And it must take the lead here. Cleared away by the defender. Likes to come into this area. They'll want him further up front, though, as the game develops, I'm sure. Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. Adams. Taylor. Jack Cork. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Well, that's not a controlled challenge at all. And here's the shot. Brilliant defending. It saved a certain goal.
He was almost wheeling away to celebrate there.
Swung in from the corner. Now he's looking for support. Trying to get the ball. The good thing about these pitches these days, even when we're getting rain like we're getting here, it just goes straight through.
It does, and it means the ball moves so fast across the surface, and that's great for attacking quick play.
In the centre, Lennon. Good power in that punch away by the goalkeeper from the cross. And they get it away. Westwood. Well, he's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception. Made it look easy, actually. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. And now a throw-in. Westwood. Ball's bounced away off the referee. Not what the player had in mind. Proper tackle, that. Possession in the midfield area. 2 more minutes to play of added time. That's very good shielding of the ball. Good interception there. So it's half-time and we're still... And it is the kick-off here for the second half. Jack Cork. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Out of play for a throw. Well, he has kept the ball despite that poor first touch. Jack Cork. Well, that's good support play from his teammates. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. He's got his shot off now. A goal here could be absolutely crucial. It would put them in front, of course. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. So what about Burnley's next game?
They're playing Bournemouth in their next match, and I think it could go either way.
He could cross it now. Burnley working hard to get the ball back at their feet. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Wood. Oh, real chance here. That will go down as a routine stop. He got there just in time. In the end, a fantastic clearance. Tackle here. He's got to keep the ball here under some pressure. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. Attacking now. And here's the shot. That's a good block. Here's Taylor. Opportunity in a wider area. And that's dealt with the problem. Now he can cross it. Stokes. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. It's a poor ball and overhit. Jack Cork. Here's Taylor. Adams. 2 more minutes to be played then, added time. Closing moments of a thrilling game, but one more attack, one more goal, that could do the trick. Well, at this stage in the game, he's going to take the risk, the manager. He's going to bring on an extra attacker. And shoots! Off target again. Referee blows.
It is opening night, a huge night for both sets of fans. Match day one in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. And a very good evening to you. A big night ahead here at the San Siro, or as it's sometimes referred to, the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is the former Arsenal defender, Lee Dixon. And we're ready for UEFA Champions League group stage action tonight. Every reason to believe this will be exciting, Lee.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game one. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
Inter's lineup is as follows. Kwadwo Asamoah plays with Shime Versalcio as fullbacks. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. This is what they'll be up against today. Looks as though they're going with the belt and braces approach.
Yeah, 5-3-2 or 3-5-2. The midfield will be flooded when they've got the ball. Defensively, those fullbacks will be asked to supply support to their three centre-backs, but it does enable you to play two strikers up front.
Well, match day one in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, what might we see in this section, Lee?
Barcelona always have to be considered amongst the favourites to win the competition. So much strength in depth, tough team to break down, and more than capable of scoring goals, as we know.
And attempting the through ball. Manoeuvring his way forward. He's in with a chance. So now a corner. And he's fired over the corner. Routine piece of goalkeeping for Handanovic. Can they trouble the opposition this time? And oh, a chance to fire them ahead here. Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be. Well, really, in this great competition, there's been continuity since season 2003-2004. The same format. Remember, there used to be a second group stage once upon a time, Lee?
Well, it did, and simply it didn't work. I think the format now is certainly a lot better. It's a bit more exciting, a bit earlier in the competition. Seemed to drag on a bit, that second phase, didn't it?
Well, let's see. Does he mean business? Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Icardi. The tackle crisp and accurate. Nowhere to go, really. He's being closed down. Couldn't keep it. They're succeeding in finding forward gears, but will they produce from this position? Let's see. Read it superbly to take back possession. Well, they were possessing the ball well, but now they've lost it. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. And Politano with it. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Should he really have taken on the shot from that acute angle, Lee?
You're judged by your play on the pitch, and some of that play is decision-making, and he made a poor decision there.
Given away. He has plenty of support. Inter have given away possession. And now De Vrij. Will there be a Can he give them the lead? And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. They've given it away. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Untidy touch from Versalico. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, he's got... Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. One 0 then. Henderson. And now Jordan Henderson. And putting his body on the line. Oh, he's missed it, Lee.
Still plenty of time to go, Derek, but they won't get a better chance than that.
They've given it away. It's with Rossiter. Jordan Rossiter. The attack running towards goal. One man to beat. Attending to his defensive chores. It's with Milan Skriniar. Relentless high pressing. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. And the danger cleared. Henderson has it. It is to be a throw-in. He's lost it. He's just a thorough reader of the game, and there we saw it. And Perisic in the thick of it. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Plenty of running room in the wide position. And a throw-in it's going to be. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Well, that was simply miles off target, dear me.
Oh, close your eyes when you're watching this one. It's horrific.
Henderson has it. Ivan Perisic. Here's Icardi. And with it, João Mario. Now, let's see, does he mean business? Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. Given away. Only 10 minutes remaining here. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. Nainggolan. Politano. Henderson has it. Asamoah. Skriniar. Henderson. Raja Nainggolan. Carrying a genuine threat here. Big chance to get them on terms. Wonderful block. They've given it away. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. And slipped through beautifully. We have entered the final minute of normal time. So full time it is, and a morale boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, really strong start. That's what you need. But with 5 games to go, very important you stay in the now. 1 game at a time, Derek. Bit of a cliche.
Well, you recognise him, I know, but he's definitely on view today. The top scorer in the league, and it's live. Hello once again, I'm Martin Tyler, and this is Old Trafford. Well, the visiting manager will know all the scenarios here. If they win, obviously that's what he's trying to do, but they could actually go top if other results go their way today.
You're right, it's early days, Martin, but they've started the season really well. They'll certainly want to continue that here today.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. Lee Grant starts in goal. Chris Smalling starts with Phil Jones in central defence. Ander Herrera starts, looking to recover his form. And looking at the front men, well, there are two of them in this lineup. And as for the opposition, this is their starting 11. Well, we put it up, and what looks, Alan, very defensive, but there's flexibility, isn't there, in the side?
Yeah, and I think with his shape, so much depends on the wing-backs, how much they are allowed to get forward and what they can do when they do get forward.
Well, the away team come here having drawn their last two games, which shows a competitive streak, but maybe not quite the winning mentality that they need.
No.
To put them in front! So the save made by the goalkeeper. Such an important position in the modern game at full-back, and they've strengthened, haven't they, with this signing?
Yeah, and I think you're always looking for athleticism when you're looking at your full-backs, and this is a player that can get up and down all day.
They can't keep it on the pitch. It's gone out for a throw. Threading it through. Played in the clear. It comes out off the goalkeeper. It looked a certain goal until the defender managed to get some contact.
That's just instinct, but that is top defending.
Mario Gaspar. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. It's not a cross that's caused the defence any problems, and certainly not the goalkeeper. And Herrera to Jones. Neatly intercepted. Guided through. He wants to play on the shoulder of the last defender, but he's just got to get it right. It's all about timing. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Chris Smalling. So we're all expecting a Manchester United win. Could get the ball into the box now. He's going to try his luck. Cut out by the defender. Fred. And there's the interception. And he's presented the ball to the opposition. Well, we've got an angle on this offside call, Alan, and I must say it is the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job because the speed that players move now, as it turns out, what a great call.
Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and the pass goes straight to the opposition. Nicky Maynard. Mario Gaspar. Now Marcus Rashford. And Herrera. Mario Gaspar. Good work to stop the opposition, but he's got to clear it now. Great interception. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the visiting manager. And here at Old Trafford, the second half is underway. Oh, he took a risk there, sliding in with that challenge in the penalty area. Up at Turf Moor, there's been a goal, Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Bournemouth. It's been scored by Fabian Delph. That's his second today. He made heavy weather of the finish. With the goal gaping, he only just steered the ball home off the far post. 49 minutes played. 2-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Comes to get it to feet. He's come rather deep to do that, the main striker. Flag went up straight away. Referee blew offside. Mario Gaspar. And Herrera. That's a turnover of possession here. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Nicky Maynard. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Well, it will be a throw-in. Chris Smalling. And Herrera. And that will be a throw. Nicky Maynard. Slipped through. Looking a problem until the clearance was made. It's a hefty clearance, but it's only going to allow the opposition to attack them again. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Substitute coming on for Manchester United. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Gonna try one now. Goal, they've taken the lead here. They go in front with this very slick attack. And however the opposition sets up against them, they have the power to break them down. It's really exciting, it's really entertaining. And as you've seen, yet again, it's really effective. And for the underdogs, a joyous moment.
It's a brilliant moment. What they've got to do is calm down now and settle and make sure they don't give away anything silly. He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that, but these players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Gomez. Fred. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Could get his cross in now. Manchester United want to make a change now. Greenwood. Cutting in now. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Well, he's got support here. There was a lot of promise in that, but in the end, no fruits from their labours. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. It's O'Connor. Phil Jones. Now Jones. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Wonderful interception. Well, time to go to Anfield, where Alan McInally's got some news for us.
It's a second goal for Liverpool. 10 minutes remain. 2-1.
Cheers, Alan. Read the play well. The home ground, not quite the fortress that the United fans hope that it is and expect it to be, really. But you never know. There's still time.
Yeah, not the theatre of dreams. It's been a bit of a nightmare for United so far.
And the referee has given the free kick. And Manchester United are going to make a substitution here. A look at the watch, and that will tell you 6 minutes to go. And the keeper can collect this one. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Still as we are on the scoreline, but guiding it through. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. And now they're 2 up with another fine piece of attacking play. Typical, really, of the work of the players and the effort that they put in on the training ground. The manager's got terrific belief in attacking football, and he must be thrilled, probably beyond even his wildest dreams. They attack, they score. They attack, they score. That's the kind of team they are. Restarting at 2-0. And the players face another 2 minutes added on by the referee. And this is Romelu Lukaku's game. At his best, he's almost unplayable. Referee says, that's that. This is why we love the game, because anything is possible. That's no consolation to the favourites who lost a game they were expected to win, but it's just a remarkable upset.
It is. I just wonder whether the favourites came into this game believing that they were going to win, and they took it easy. Certainly the underdogs didn't. They were full value for this win.
Well, the visiting manager... It's cup tie time in the English League Cup, and I can sense the extra buzz amongst the supporters as we came into the stadium. And our match today is Bury, and they face Southampton. This game really is a chance for him to express himself.
2 important goals last time out, really good.
Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. And this is today's starting lineup for the home team. Well, it's a variation on a theme really, isn't it? What we're saying is, instead of a back 3, he's going to have a back 5, and those wide wing-backs, as we would call them, are going to be more defensive. I think he's a bit fearful of the opposition.
Does look that way, doesn't it? I know he likes to try and convince us that those full-backs are going to be radiant forward, but if they're under the cosh, I think they'll just sit there nice and tight to the 3 centre-halves.
Well, a real reshuffle for Southampton in this lineup. Maya Yoshida plays alongside Jack Stevens at the heart of the defence. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg comes in for Mario Lemina, who's shown poor form lately. And they've gone with 2 up front today. Ryan Bertrand. Stevens. Bertrand. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Well, he's got away from him. Jones. Pressed high here. James Ward-Prowse. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. To Jones. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Probing with the pass. In on the goalkeeper. Oh, that's great defending. Strong clearance from the goalkeeper to get the ball away from the danger. Well, it's overhit, isn't it? And it's the goalkeeper's ball.
I think he's one of the best, Martin, at just shifting across, reading the pass.
Cleverly done. That was tight, and the keeper had to be brave to get there. Crafting the through pass. Brilliant pass, can he finish it? And there it is! Speed, control as well at that pace. It takes a bit of doing, but they got it absolutely right.
Well, they enjoyed that, and they've caught the opposition unaware, who had committed too many men forward.
The good thing about these pitches these days, even when we're getting rain like we're getting here, it just goes straight through.
It does.
And he could get away here. It must be. Well, they've got a corner.
Those fans sensing a chance here. They've got to capitalise on...
Oh, they could have increased their advantage then.
Yeah, I think that would have been game over. It should have been really from that distance.
Making sure there's no turnover. Possession changes feet. And the assistant signals for the throw. Adams. Iliev. He's put him in. Wonderful chance. And they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match, we'll see. So a real captain's contribution here with a fine goal.
Was a good goal, and it came at a crucial time, I think, for his side. A real captain's input there.
Restarting at 2-0. Here's Højbjerg. And the players face another 2 minutes added on by the referee. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Striding forward, purposefully. And the referee is blown for half-time. It's 2-0 here. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
To be honest, Martin, I have seen him play better, but he got himself a goal. His team...
Good action in the English League Cup in the first 45 minutes. Second half starts now.
Yeah, I think one or two players surprised us, actually, how well they played in that first half. They'll be delighted.
Gonna try one now. And he scores spectacularly.
Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
Goalkeeper was reaching for it, and it did actually touch him on the way in.
I think there was just too much power on the ball, on the shot, for him to get a strong enough touch.
And we restart the game 2-1. Nicky Maynard. Taking on the defenders. Højbjerg. The shot's on! And that will be a goal kick. Well, what a good game he's having to this point, Alan.
Well, the goalkeeper will be hoping his defenders can close him down a bit quicker, because he has been peppering them in and scored.
What we've got here is the home team winning, but the away team frustrated because it looks like there's a running down of the clock going on here.
Yeah, there's a bit of gamesmanship going on, but you've got to expect that as they try and see out this lead that they've got.
One date for your diary on EA Sports, the upcoming Premier League fixture for the hosts. Quick reminder of the next game for the visiting team in the Premier League is this. Join us on EA Sports. Careless there. And it's been An hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. Good reading of the play by the defender. Tight scenario here on the ball. So, this could bring them level, but he's missed it.
Oh, he hangs his head in disappointment. What a miss.
Gallagher. Well, the cross not really producing, and the defender with time to clear. They've gone wide, chance to get the ball in the box. Højbjerg. What we get to see, of course, the assistants don't. Whether that'll change down the years, I'm not sure, but anyway, the replay here shows he's got it right.
He has. I mean, there was no real goal-scoring chance, but the defence would be pleased that their organisation caught him off.
Won it back with an interception. Deflected out for a throw. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Quick change of possession here. Oh, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Going to be a change for Southampton. A sub's going to come on. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Pressed high here. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. He's got his shot off now. Well, he really had a go in the quest for this equaliser, Alan.
Yeah, it was a half-decent chance, maybe snatched at it a touch.
It's been a thrilling contest, this, and we're into the last knockings of it. And the supporters, well, they're not showing any sign of losing their stamina. They've been great.
Yeah, always love coming to this ground. One of the best atmospheres around. They've not disappointed.
This could bring them level. Tried for his second goal of the game, thwarted by the keeper this time.
Yeah, and that's a good stop. He stayed on his toes. Good reactions.
The number's gone up. As far as added time is concerned, it's 4.
No, the fans here not happy with that. They'd prefer to hear the final whistle, maybe a reflection of how this game's going.
Test of his control now. "2-1 the final score as the referee calls a halt, and that's the end of the game. 2-1, it's finished. Well, in cup ties, winning is all that matters, and they have won.
Yeah, they've done the necessary. I think they just about deserved it. It was close at times, but yeah, now winners here.
Well, I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
Well, no wonder. He looks happy. He's playing superbly well at the moment. He did here to continue that form. Another goal too.